read your editorials, Mr. Pulitzer. How can you express so much sympathy for the trolley workers and yet have none for the Newsies?
Because the trolley workers are striking for a fair contract. The Newsies are striking against me.
Well, I'd spare you this embarrassment if I could, but the burlesque house is private property.
He can't order a raid without legal cause.
Mr. Mayor, would the fact that this rally is organized by an escaped convict be cause enough to shut it down?
An escaped convict?
A fugitive from one of your own institutions. A convicted thief at large, wreaking mischief on our law-abiding community. Mr. Snyder, which one is he?
That is him there. Jack Kelly.
And how do you know this boy?
His is not a pleasant story. He was first sentenced to my refuge for loitering and vagrancy, but his total disregard for authority has made him a frequent visitor.
You called him a thief, an escaped convict.
After his release, I caught him myself, red-handed, trafficking stolen food and clothing. He was last sentenced to 6 months, but the willful ruffian escaped.
So you'd be doing the city a service, removing this criminal from our streets.
If that's the case, we can take him in, quietly.
What good would quiet do me? I want a public example made of him.
Mr. Pulitzer, the boy, Jack Kelly, is here.
Here.
Just outside. He's asked to see you.
Ask, and ye shall be received. Mr. Snyder, if you please. Sit.
Mr. Jack Kelly.
Hi. Good afternoon, boys.
And which Jack Kelly is this? The charismatic union organizer or the petty thief and escaped convict?
Which one gives us more in common, huh?
Impudence is in bad taste when crawling for mercy.
Crawling? That's a laugh. No, I just stopped by with an invite. No, it seems a few hundred of your employees are rallying to discuss some recent disagreements. Now, I thought it only fair to invite you to state your case direct to the fellas. Huh? So what do you say, Joe? You want I should save you a spot on the bill?
You are as shameless and disrespectful a creature as I was told. Do you know what I was doing when I was your age, boy? I was fighting in a war.
Oh, yeah, how'd that turn out for you?
It taught me a lesson that shaped my life. You don't win a war on the battlefield. It's the headline that crowns the victor.
Well, I will keep that in mind when New York wakes up to front-page photos of our rally.
Ooh, rally till the cows come home. Not a paper in town will publish a word. And if it's not in the papers, it never happened.
You may run this city, but there are some of us who cannot be bullied, even some reporters.
Ah, such as that young woman who made you yesterday's news. Talented girl. And beautiful as well, don't you think?
Yeah, I'll tell her you said so.
Oh, no need. She can hear for herself. Can't you, darling? I trust you know my daughter, Catherine. Yes, my daughter. You're probably asking, why the nom de plume? Why doesn't my daughter work for me? Good questions. I offered Catherine a life of wealth and leisure. Instead, she chose to pursue a career. And she was showing real promise until this recent lapse. But you're done with all of that now, aren't you, sweetheart?
Jack, I didn't mean...
Don't trouble the boy with your problems, dearest. Mr. Kelly has a plate full of his own. Wouldn't you say so, Mr. Snyder?
Hello, Jack.
Does anyone else feel a noose tightening? But allow me to offer an alternate scenario. You attend this rally and you speak against this hopeless strike. And I'll see your criminal record expunged. And your pockets filled with enough cash to carry you in a first-class train compartment from New York to New Mexico and beyond. You did say he wanted to travel west, didn't you?
There ain't a person in this room that don't know you stink.
And if they know me, they know I don't care. Mark my words, boy. Defy me and I'll have you and every one of your friends locked up in the refuge. Now, I know that you are Mr. Tough Guy. But it's not right to condemn that little crippled boy to conditions like that. And what about your pal, Davy, and his baby brother, ripped from their loving family and tossed to the rats? Will they ever be able to thank you enough? Time's running out, kid, so what do you say? Cowboy or convict, I win either way. Your abject surrender was always the bottom line. Gentlemen, escort our guest to the cellar so he might reflect in solitude. Too bad you've no job, Jack, but you did resign. Too bad you've no family, but you can't have mine. Be glad you're alive, boy. I'd say that's the bottom line. Like the Pied Piper, you knew what to play. Till those kids all believed you were right.
Lucky for them, all but one got away.
They may not be so lucky tonight.
And now we've been given discretion to handle you as we see fit. Yeah, so behave.
Oh, but just in case, I've been polishing my favorite brass knuckles.
You can sleep right here on this old printing press. Now that there is firm.